The following is a conversation with His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on August 14, 1976, in Bombay, India.
So you explain Bhagavad Gita as it is there in Ahmedabad?
Yes.
They like it?
Yes. Many young people are very attracted.
Yes, when real thing will be presented, it will act.
Many people frankly admit that they had a very vague idea of religion. It is not so.
Not many, all of them. They do not know what is it. Therefore there are so many rascal religions. And Srimad Bhagavatam begins, Dharma prodhita kaita bhakta. All cheating type of religions kicked out from it. This is beginning. And Vrindavan Das Thakur has translated. পৃথিবীতে যাহা কিছু ধর্ম নামে চলে ভাগবত কহে তাহা পরিপূর্ণ ছলে. Whatever is going on throughout the whole world as religion, Bhagavad is condemning them as simply cheating. Very clear translation. Chole and chole. Chole means cheating. Chal kapat. So whatever is going on in the name of religion, simply cheating. Because religion means dharmantu sakshat bhagavatpanu. Religion means the laws given by God. That is. They do not know who is God and what is the law. And God is coming personally, giving the law. Sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam sat. They will not take it. In the absence, they will say, we have not seen God. We do not know who is God. And when He comes, we will not take it. They are misguided by the leaders. Bhagavad Gita is out. Take Bhagavad Gita, but don't touch this. Untouchable. Take the egg and cut the throat of the chicken. It is expensive. Take on this hind part, you get egg. And mouth is expensive, cut it. Or the cook in very intelligent. This part is expensive and this part is perfect. Keep this part and cut it. So as soon as in Bhagavad Gita you say you have to become devotee of Krishna. No, cut. That part cut. And Krishna said, Karmanne bodhikaraste, and what? Like ash day and night.
That is the most favorite slogan of everyone.
Yeah. Because they're ashes. Ashes they want, even in Tehran, I saw the ash. This is Indian symbol. Loaded.
With pots or something.
Right. Some tons of. The ass does not know why he is carrying so much load. Therefore, Mula, what for he is carrying? What is his profit? He doesn't know. But he is carrying so much. And big industrials have got so much business. What they are doing in the street? And that is it. Ass. But these are described as asses. They do not know what is the interest.
How does it matter what people call Krishna, what they call Bhagavan or Vishnu or what person? If it is just only one God, you're talking they're removing Krishna from Gita, but putting Bhagavan there instead of Krishna, how does it matter?
Krishna said, Matta Paradanam Nanya Kinchidasti Dhananjaya. There is no more superior authority than me. Aham sarvasya prabhava, matta sarvam pravartati. Iti matya bhajante vana, budhabhav savanti. Bhaunam janmanam ante, jnanavan mam prabhaddati. These people. Idam te jnanam prakyatam, duriyad duryatamam. Maya. Then next line. Brimisha. What is it? Brimisha idam yatechasi tathatu. Find out this iti. It is a strong word because we are misled by foolish leaders. We are confused. Otherwise everything is clear.
इति ते ज्ञानमाख्यातं गुह्यात् गुह्यतरं मया विमृश्येतत् दशेषेण यथेच्छसि तथापि. Thus I have explained to you the most confidential of all knowledge. Deliberate on this fully and then do what you wish to do.
Or do one more? It is up to you. He has explained everything. What is karma yoga, what is jnana yoga, what is dhyana yoga, what is bhakti yoga, what is the ultimate goal, sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam. He has explained everything. Now it is up to you to think about it and do whatever you like. There is no force. You are at liberty. Your question has no standing. You have to decide if you have got intelligence to take up the instruction of Krishna and be happy. It is up to you. What was your question? What was your question?
What was my question? I said, how does it matter what name we give to Krishna? Whether we call him by Bhagavan or other names or...
Dog, cat, whatever you like.
No, as far as...
As you say, whatever you like. You can call him a dog, a cat.
No, in the names of Bhagavan only, I say.
Do you know Bhagavan's name? You do not know Bhagavan. How do you know Bhagavan's name?
But it's interchangeably used.
Where is interchangeable? He says, Ma may come. Where is interchangeable? Why you manufacture? Fertile brain. Don't make your brain fertile. That is why rascal. Interchange. Why interchange? Ma may come. He come.
Krishna is the only God. That's why there is no other alternative. Krishna is the God. That's no alternative.
Krishna, that is explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Iti chansukala pumsa Krishna tu Bhagavan. All incarnation of God in the sky. And the summary is given at the end that all these names, Ram, Nishingham, Baraha, and so many, hundreds and thousands. So, all of them are Krishna's plenary portion or portion of the plenary. Ete cha amsa kala. And this Krishna to Bhagavan. He is the only. Ete cha amsa kala pumsa Krishna to Bhagavan. Very clear. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Aham sarvasya prabhava. There are many incarnations of God. There are so many incarnations that you cannot count it. This it is said in this Srimad Bhagavatam that like you cannot count the weights of the river. Similarly, you cannot count how many incarnations are there. But Bhagavad gives you the information that all these incarnations, innumerable, they are portion or part of the portion, but Krishna's to Bhagavan. And Krishna also confirmed that Matta Parakaram Dhanya, Aham Sarvasya Prabhava. I am the origin. Mahekam Swami, that is Illegitimate. But unfortunately, we have got fertile brain, we manufacture things, and that is our responsibility. So it's better to remain a fool before the acharya, then we will make progress. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Guru More Murkha Dekhi Korila Saso. My Guru saw me, a fool number one, and he has chastised me. When Prakashananda Saraswati asked him that you are a sannyasi, he has simply chanted. He replied like this, Guru More Murkha Dekhi Korila. My Guru Maharaj saw me, a fool number one. Therefore he has said, they simply chant Hari. Viraj cannot do anything. So I am doing, I am getting it. He represented himself, a representative of the fools and rascals. So, Kalau Naseva, Naseva, Naseva. This is only chant Hari. Then you gradually come to your original sense. Cetadattana Mahajana, Tava Mahadava. It is very easy thing. People will not take. They want to see magic, they want to see jugglery, they want to hear all nonsense. If you talk nonsense sitting there, they like सच्चा बोले तुम्हारे रक्षा झूठा जगत धन कभी जुग दुख लगे और हंस पाओ. Krishna is speaking, but personally, that is not good. They go to some rascal who can talk jugglery and show magic. Who can show greater magic than Krishna? Who has done it? A 7-year-old boy lifting the mountain. And that is mystic, mythology. When Krishna shows something wonderful, that is mythology. Another common sense is that there are hundreds and thousands and millions planets. There is no life where you have rocks and sand and everything is here. Here there are rocks and sands and there are living entities, there are forests, there is everything. Variety. Why other planets without variety? If somebody has created, why he is so dull that he has created everything here and everywhere simply rocks and sand? Now what business he had to do with rocks and sand? How he has spent his valuable time for creating rocks and sand. And where from the sand came? Scientifically, sand is there where there is sea.
Sea or river?
Because sand is sodium silicate. It is manufactured from salt. So without water there is no question of sand. So these things have to be considered. And rock is also a combination of sand.
In today's time, there is a news item. In today's time, there is a news item, very light, but it can be taken in a deeper sense.
What is that?
Somebody has given a prediction. I forget his name. But he says that in the next 30 years or so, human beings will discover something on which gravity does not act.
Something?
Human beings will discover some things on which the law of gravity does not work.
Till now, our
Law of gravity does not work now also. There is no question of discovery.
Yeah.
You take a small needle and you take one big log. The log will be closed and the needle will go down.
Yeah.
The needle is so less weight, but it goes down. And the log is so heavy, it goes. Where is law of gravity?
No, but that is only relative. Both are being acted on.
They are relative, it is not absolute, law of gravity.
No, the thing is till now, you are thinking that light is the fastest thing. And all our thinking was conditioned by that, at least in the scientific context.
In scientific context, in Hawaii, they cut all the coconuts because they are very scientists, law of gravity. But we don't care for that. We don't care. We are keeping the coconut on our head. We never think of law of gravity. It will fall down. Those who are very much advanced in law of gravity, they have lost all the beauty of the things to follow this. They are afraid. They
Fall on the head.
yes, they fall down. This is the game of love. We have discussed this point, why the green apple does not fall down.
Yeah.
This is their concoction. And why the other planets do not fall down. With so many rocks.
Millions of
Millions, they do not fall down. Otherwise the law of gravity is active.
Now, the news item shows that
That means, law means, it is made by somebody. And the maker, if he likes, it will act. If he does not like, it will not act. There's a Lord Ramchandra. All the stones he threw over the sea and they began to float. Not that when he made that bridge with stone, and they are solidified, no, they began to float. And all the monkeys went over them. So the lawmaker is Lord Ramchandra. If he likes, the stone will go down. If he doesn't like, it will float. The lawmaker is first, not the law. Just like in the state law. Today it is law, tomorrow it is no law. It depends on the lawmaker. Raise the Govardhan Hill. What law is there?
Krishna's law.
No, even the yogis, they can do that. Anima, Lagima, Mahima, Shakti, Siddhi, Paksha Siddhi Yoga. By yogic process, you can become so stout and strong that you can take the hill of Mahima.
Can you come tomorrow?
Yes,
I had written to you, and I think Mr. Swarab had forwarded my letter to you, to which I got a reply and I was asked to come and meet you today. I just inquired with the gentleman that is it the right forum or the right place where I can discuss. Actually what I had in mind, or I should rather say I have in mind, I have got about 30 acres of land at Udaipur in Rajasthan. And I was trying to make a compass with studios, laboratories and residential places for these producers, stars, casts and things. And when discussing with Mr. Swarab, I was advised that some spare land which we had thought of utilizing for horticulture, we would better utilize it for cow herds, to have about say about 100 cows. Well, this I had been thinking, apart from this cow herd business, I have been thinking about this campus quite some time back, and when I met Giriraj and then we started getting more close to this association, I thought that why not should we have a temple of Lord Krishna as a center where from we start the activities.
We must have Krishna. That's all. What is the next problem?
Well,
we have got experience. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also introduced this dramatic play. But the play was performed by a great devotee. So, unless devotees are trained, this play will not be effective.
yes, I have discussed that also with Mr. Swarab.
Devotees who can spare time. As far as all the devotees, they are also in the training. And if they have to learn another training, it will be very difficult.
Sir, you will perhaps agree that towards
That we are doing, just like in New York, we have got stage. So we are playing something from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavad, occasionally.
Also, Brahman Gita. I saw in New York 1 month back. I was in New York. In the temple I started Brahma and Gita. It was really very exciting.
Yeah.
I had been there, my two sons are there in New York. So I took them to the temple. So your divine grace was there at that time for busy absence, so I couldn't have the darshan. And
When I was there, you were also there?
Yes, so same day I was leaving for India. So I couldn't have the darshan, so I just got here. Gidaji told me.
Whatever they can, but a field project, it can be done, provided it is done in foreign countries. Here everything is expensive, lacking manpower. To make a film it requires a huge amount of money.
Money, perhaps, sir, we would be able to, that problem we will be able to surmount. Because initially, for the project, not only making the film, the whole project of the campus, I have got the blueprint with me. When you are little closer, I will show the blueprint and I will have your blessings that if I am able to achieve it. What I was thinking that a short film, say about 8 to 10,000 feet, which occupies an hour and 20 minutes or so, initially made and dubbed into as many languages as can be done, because the sound portion is always separate. And as I was discussing with Mr. Swaraj Giridhar,
the life of Krishna is known almost everyone.
yes.
So
And also, sir, there are numerous
what
pictures.
benefit they will get?
Numerous pictures also. But what we have to educate the people, sir.
By practice. We are training them to practice how to become devotee. A superficial seeing the activities of Krishna, this is not possible. One has to practice. Just like we are going to start Gurukul. The Gurukul means practice. Brahmachari Gurukule Basant. How to become self-controlled. Danta. That is the... so our mission is to awaken the original consciousness, and that can be done by practice. Without practice it is not possible. It is not by seeing some picture one becomes Krishna conscious. That is not possible.
So, sir, do we not convey to a larger people?
That is being done through books.
But, sir, books are for such people who can read, who can understand. When
Yes, something can be done by showing the picture, but taking consideration of the labor and money invested in that way, the response will be not satisfactory. It is not possible.
Yes, what I was thinking that we have a
Usually
limit.
by saying that Krishna is lifting the golden hill, many of them will laugh. And this is all mythology. A boy is lifting Govardhan hill. Many of them will laugh instead of taking seriously. Because unless one is devotee, he cannot understand what is Krishna. And as soon as he sees the boy Krishna is lifting Govardhan hill, he does not understand what is Krishna, he will laugh. When he entered the Jagannath temple, he immediately fainted. Here is my Lord. And the artist will see what he has seen. An odd figure, not very beautiful, and this man has painted. Actually, there is nothing so extraordinary that one should be painted. That we see practically. There is no painting. Here is my Lord. It is a question of vision. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santa sadaiva hridayeshu vilochanena. One, there is confirmation. One who is trained up to see God, he can see. Otherwise, premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena. It's like sometimes we cannot see properly, there is what is called
cataract. Cataract.
No, that's an ointment.
Kajal.
Kajal we say English also.
Surma.
That is not English word. Kali something. So, Bhagavad Prem. Premanjana Chutanjana means that.
Self.
There is English proper word.
Self. No, you change the eye to the self of love. Then.
Self, yes. That is it. Self. The self of love. One who has painted his eyes, the self of love, he can see.
But sir, there will be only a few who can reach that state. But the downtrodden,
That is right. Namaskaram sahasya supachit siddhaya jatatam apisidhyanam paschid deti mamta. You cannot make such person by showing feeling. It is not possible.
no, that I agree. It is not possible to make men devotees or religious by showing films. But
Mind diversion.
at least those who cannot read our books, to whom individually we cannot reach in spite of our...
But they know, they hear. They hear. There are different processes. They know Krishna Lila. It's like in India, the Janmashtami is planning. I think 7% houses will observe Janmashtami. There is no doubt about it. Either he is a devotee of Krishna or not Krishna. Even some Mohammedans are there, I know.
Yes, Parsis, Mohammedans, Boras,
They are there.
they observe it.
So, to some extent, they have got some affection for Krishna, but not to that extent. They will overwhelmed by saying Krishna, Krishna.
I think it is, generally people are more attracted to society by the behavior of devotees rather than philosophy. Krishna's pastime. Philosophy is there, but generally when you see the devotees by association, purification comes. As you say, there are so many books about it. So if the movie is made, just like our Hare Krishna people movie, it is showing the practical example of how one can live Krishna consciously and solve all the problems of the day-to-day life. Such a movie can attract people to become devotees rather than...
For a student it is good, I think. For a student.
For everyone. I mean,
that apart,
Those who cannot read the book, they are still better. And those who can read the book, they are still more dangerous.
that is better. They will misrepresent the whole thing, misinterpret it. They will misrepresent, misinterpret. The danger is still more there. It is rather more with the educated people that the danger is there than the uneducated. But to reach the uneducated, I was thinking this is a better media. This is one of the medias, perhaps, I wouldn't say better, perhaps one of the medias by which we can reach them in a larger crowd.
But not in the way that the films are made.
No, that is what I say. I don't want, I could produce
that Krishna consciousness is developed when one practices according to the prescribed method. Tamasa brahmacharyena samena tamena va tyagena sattva sauchabhyam jamena niyamena va. These are the process. Tapasya, brahmacharya. So it is very difficult for the common man to undergo tapasya. Little tapasya we have introduced. No illicit sex, no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication. That is also become very difficult nowadays.
But is it not possible that the Indians throughout the world will know the name of society of Krishna consciousness, and then they will be attracted more and more, and they will...
When you want to attract people, you have to show that river is there.
So there are good persons who are not...
That good person is very, very rare. Actual education point of view,
Yes, sir.
unless one is put into practice, it is not. That is Vedic culture. From the beginning of life, students were sent to Gurukul for practicing how to become brahmachari. That training is very important. Then they attend as Grihastha, then Vanaprastha, and ultimately sannyas, completely renounced. Immediately a person cannot be renounced, therefore gradually, step by step. So, unless there is proper training, not just like we are selling millions copies of this book. The reading, but how many of them coming forward? So it requires training. The training is essential to let people.
I would rather request that you direct your efforts.
Yes, sir.
If one goes in the village without any dress, without any hippie plays the part of Krishna, and somebody plays the part of Radharani, thousands of people. There is no need of being Jatra party.
Jatra parties are there, sir, and the things we go to those remote villages, and it has a effect.
That mass of people will come. As soon as they hear that here is some play going on, Krishna pastime, still in India.
It is there, sir. So what my submission was that what we do as film producers and in this line of business, that we do it more on commercial basis. Gimmicks are there, these things are there, but then it is not so much educative. What your Prabhupada wants to convey, if as a member of
But education you cannot give. Education means it is practical practice. But to show something, that you can attract, even without pen, the Jatra party can.
Jatra parties are here again. The problem is in this vast country, or for that purpose, if we take the whole world as a place, how many Jatra parties can we
say that even if you attract better crowd, what will be the benefit? Unless you come to the point of practicing, there is no problem. We will be attracted to practice. That is the concept. Nobody is that. We are getting practical experience.
In other words, just being attracted to philosophy is not sufficient. It has to become a devotee.
That
will come by stage because
just like we are attempting, not only here, everywhere. We have got nice buildings, nice field of activity, and stay in Bombay, we are constructing such big house. So we are asking at least those who are elderly people, they say, be retired, come here and practice Krishna consciousness. You know, nobody is prepared to practice. And this is a thing. Without practice, you cannot realize.
that is why, sir, without going outside,
The
whole thing if we make it,
just like practice is also not very typical. Just like Krishna said, Man mana bhagavan bhakta madhyaji man namaskuru. So, if you daily come to the temple, see the deity, you will have some impression. And you can think of Krishna, how he is playing flute, how he is nicely dressed, how Radharani is standing, where his eyes. Then manmana. You can think of Krishna very easily. The manmana bhagavad bhakta. And as soon as you think of Krishna, you become a devotee. Because a businessman will not spare so much time thinking Krishna how he is playing flute. He has no business. Without being bhakta, nobody will be interested to meditate upon Krishna, how he is standing, how he is playing flute. This is bhakta's business. So anyone who is sparing some time to think of Krishna, that means automatically he becomes bhakta. Manmana bhavamati. Marjadi, then naturally if he becomes bhakta, naturally, why not offer Krishna something? Natural. He brings some fruits, some flowers, some grain, and Krishna is accepting them. Patram puspam phalam koyam, yomi bhaktyaguti. So, to think of Krishna, to become a devotee, and to offer him something, patram puspam, and offer him obeisance. These things are development of Krishna consciousness. And the result is, find out this verse, Mami Vaishyasi Yagam. By simply executing these four principles, Krishna assures that he will come asamsaya, without desire.
without sincere.
Manmana bhagavan bhakta madhyaji mam namaskuru. Mame vaishashi satyam te pratijani.
You can understand the life of Krishna. When the film producers are distorting all our mythological.
But as soon as you say mythology, there is no Krishna.
Or say, don't say mythology. I mean to say, my meaning was that they are distorting all our religious, and they are making films, see something unusual things and very cheap things. He can reform them and bring
No, unless the practice, it will not
to the art. we can bring spiritualism to the art. We have good.
No, that you can use your art.
Yes, that was
Just to give some incentive. But the thing is, unless we practice,
that is the most important. Practice of that is the essence. Of course, that is the essence. But to bring to the essence, we should be portrait the people to the right path.
it can be a part of the propaganda.
Yes. Because in India, it's even.
But for that part of propaganda, the energy is required huge energy. Money, energy. You can spare huge money, energy. That's right. Krishna is lifting the hill. He will show in the picture. You can inform also about that lifting by talking with him.
No, that is why, sir, what my suggestion was that we are conveying whatever is there in Bhagavad Gita or whatever one subject we take. While we are discussing the subject, after all we are also all human beings.
I have already said that you can take it as
Same time
part.
we'll give some flashbacks and with purity.
See the film, don't smoke. No visitor.
No, sir. In the cinema houses they don't smoke.
Now that is another thing. But
Of course, by force that it has been enforced.
But even you can request also.
We can, I mean, that is what it says, stage by stage, that the stage can be reached.
They will feel
They will feel that they will be ashamed not to smoke when such a spiritual thing is being shown to them.
creating an atmosphere.
Gradually it is not a thing of a day. It will take years to come. You will have to go. And my point was that...
But here there is no question of it. You begin Hare Krishna and people will say,
In the midst of film you can have some Hare Krishna.
immediate.
That we are, suppose I am getting, sir, as you said about money.
Begins. Annavilasita sunnam. If there is any other motive, then immediately there is no work. Annavilasita sunnam. Jnana karma dhanabdhitam anukullena krishnanuslinam bhakti. There may be little bhakti touch, but uttama bhakti, the definition is annavilasita sunnam. So, it is very difficult for the actors and actresses to give up the commercial idea. That is annavilas. That by playing like this, I will be popular, I will get money. This is annavilas. So, to make it zero is very difficult. Unless it is zero, there is no work.
Modification.
But everything can be doctrine. Nidbande Krishna Sambandha Yukta Vairagam. Just like or Mrs. Sitananda. She wants to do some display to help Krishna movement. That is very good.
She wanted to mint money.
Huh?
If she wanted to mint money in this country, she would have been one of the richest artists in this country.
Yeah.
But because she is dedicated, as you say, without any modification, and even mind you, today we have come to see...
Money making is not bad. If money comes.
She has not commercialized.
No, there is no commercial. Krishna says that Jat karosi, jat juhosi, jadasnasi, jat tapasyasi, kurushatan madatpanam. To earn money is not bad. But if it is given to Krishna, then it is good.
That is
Bhakti.
that's what she has done.
That is Bhakti. Just like Arjuna, he was a soldier, fought for Krishna. There is a military art. For his personal, he refused, no, I am not going to fight with my relatives. But when he understood that Krishna wants it, he did it. So anything, if we adopt it with Krishna's service, that becomes perfect. Yes. Just like Krishna is saying, Patram puspam phalam toyam jomi bhaktya prayach. Anyone who is offering in devotion a little leaf, little flower, little water, I accept. And Krishna is not poverty-stricken, that he wants from you something. But he wants your bhakti, that you become a devote, manvana bhavavandha. He wants that. So, if the poorest man also gives something in bhakti, it is not so. So, that does not mean that I have got money, that Krishna is satisfied with little flower. So give little flower to Krishna and enjoy this money for my sense. That is cheating. That is cheating. Krishna said, whatever you do, Purusha karma, give me that. And that is good. So, whatever position we may be in, if our life is dedicated to Krishna, that is bhakti. That is bhakti. It doesn't matter what is the status, but Krishna is unlimitedly everything. Just like we are spending lakhs and crores in this. What is purpose? They may say that Krishna is satisfied with Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Why you are spending so much money? The idea is that when there is money, if you simply offer Krishna Patram Pushpam Toyam, that is cheating. Krishna knows it. If you have got money, then you must spend a gorgeous temple for Krishna. That is proper utilization. Not the money is kept for my separate use, and Krishna may be offered a little leaf and water. According to one's position, he must worship Krishna. So, Bombay is so rich, therefore you are collecting. Spend for this. Spend for this. Otherwise, it will spend for other purposes. Money will be spent, it will not stay. Sannimitte varung tago, vinasi niyate sati. Money will not stay, at least at the time of my death, money will remain where it is. I will to go on. Naked. So money, so long is in my hand, let it spend for Krishna. Very good. It will be spent. We have to be separated. There is no excuse. So how long it is in my possession, let it spend for Krishna. That is all. So whatever I know, so we are not of that philosophy. They don't touch money. No, not only touch, we can consume any amount of money. Bring it and spend for Krishna. That is our life. We are not that so-called renouncer. that as soon as there is money, my face becomes deformed, my hands go this way. No, we capture immediately and spend it immediately. Okay. Lakshmi is to engage in the service of Narayan. Just like Sita Devi, Lakshmi, she is meant for serving Narayan, Ramchandra. Ravan thought that take out the Lakshmi from Rama. He became vanquished. Finished. He could not keep Lakshmi, but she became vanquished. Because she wanted to enjoy Lakshmi without Ram. But Lakshmi cannot stay without Ram. Narayan. That is false attempt. So he became vanquished with money, with family, everything, personal, everything. So, if we want to keep Lakshmi without Narayan,